You're back with DriftEcho, and rookie fans, brace yourselves. Season 8, Episode 6, Burn for Love, isn't just another holiday-themed case. It's a pressure cooker wrapped in roses. The trailer makes one thing clear immediately: this Valentine's Day won't be about romance. It'll be about obsession. The episode centers on a suspect who appears to be using February 14th as the perfect smokescreen. Public settings. Emotional motives. Symbolic targets. What starts as scattered incidents quickly forms a disturbing pattern. Someone isn't just committing crimes. They're sending messages. And those messages are personal. From the first preview clip, the tone feels different. Faster cuts. Raised voices. A sense that the team is reacting instead of controlling the scene. That's important. The rookie usually thrives on procedure, smart strategy, calculated moves. But Burn for Love looks reactive, emotional, volatile. And that's where the danger lies. Because Valentine's Day forces emotions to the surface. Relationships are already complicated inside this unit. The trailer hints at tensions simmering beneath the case, glances that linger too long, arguments that feel less professional and more personal. When feelings spill into fieldwork, hesitation becomes costly. There's one blink and you miss it moment in the trailer, a split-second choice during what looks like a foot pursuit. It's chaotic. Someone shouts. A weapon shifts. And the camera cuts before we see the outcome. That's the kind of edit that usually signals consequences, not just for the case, but for the season. Now let's talk about the wild card. Selena becomes convinced that Miles' recent run of disasters isn't coincidence, it's a curse. On paper, it sounds like comic relief. And yes, there will likely be humor woven into her attempts to break it. But the rookie has a habit of disguising setup as side plot. If Selena starts connecting dots others ignore, that so-called superstition could intersect with the main investigation in a surprising way. Because sometimes instinct looks irrational, until it isn't. What makes this episode especially compelling is the thematic parallel. The suspect is allegedly acting out of passion and betrayal. Meanwhile, members of the team are wrestling with their own unresolved emotions. The line between motive and vulnerability blurs. When you're chasing someone fueled by heartbreak or revenge, you have to be certain your own judgment isn't clouded. And the trailer suggests someone's will be. Visually, we see flames reflected in squad car lights. Sirens against heart-shaped decor. Romantic spaces turned into crime scenes. The symbolism isn't subtle. Love can ignite, but it can also consume. The title Burn for Love feels less poetic and more prophetic. By the final stretch of the promo, the energy shifts. It's quieter. A hospital hallway shot. A tense conversation. That usually means fallout. Something happens late in the episode that changes momentum. Not necessarily a death, but a decision. One that might ripple into the rest of Season 8. This isn't just a case of the week installment. It feels like a pivot point. High-stakes pursuit. Emotional crossfire. A possible turning point for at least one major relationship. And a subplot that might not be as light as it first appears. The Rookie Season 8, Episode 6, Burn for Love, premieres February 9, 2026. The question is, when emotions run hotter than training, who gets burned? Drop your predictions below. Do you think this episode changes the team dynamic for good? And who do you think makes that split-second decision? Stay locked to DriftEcho.